Make me sound smart, please. I was born in Norfolk, Nebraska, big Husker fan. I moved to Pipestone, Minnesota when I was 4. I grew up there. So I started at SDSU, but due to the toxic environment, I transferred to just going to the University Center in Sioux Falls. I met up with crew at SDSU. They created an environment, a positive Christ Center environment that I wanted to be a part of. And so I went to North Myrtle Beach. It was amazing. I met up with a lot of friends, and a lot of them were part of the DSU crowd. And so I ended up, while I was at the University Center, going to the DSU crew. I ended up transferring to DSU just because I really liked the community up here. I graduated with a degree in marketing and management, business marketing and management. That's something I never thought I would graduate in, but I love it. I love marketing, so here I am. The ultimate goal is to become a photographer and a blogger full time, and so I was doing that in college, and now that I'm not in college, I can do it more on a full-time basis. I like that I can create my own deadlines, and I don't have to worry about getting homework turned in because I was terrible with time management. It's just nice to have a change of pace that I can manage and be the boss of. You are the master of your life, or you can make your own choices. No one's making the choices for you. And so if your decision is to be in college, then be in college and figure out what you want to do, what you're passionate about. I didn't know that I had a passion for marketing and blogging and photography until I was like a senior in college. Things that would make it easier. Finding a community, that's a big one. Taking classes that you enjoy. Just make the most of it where you can make the most of it, and study. I hated spending my time studying, but make sure you get those study segments in there and plan ahead for them. So I had a psychology major originally, and I knew that they didn't have psychology here, so I knew I had to pick a different major. And so I kind of was just playing around. They advised me to just take a business class to see if I would like it. And I ended up taking intro to marketing. That's heck, she's amazing. She's got quite the personality, and she just made me fall in love with marketing. And then from there, that was kind of just the path I took. It was kind of just taking one step at a time and figuring it out from there. I think it's just important to realize, one, I think the biggest thing that college students struggle with is feeling like they have to figure out everything right now, and that they have to figure out what they want to do for the rest of their lives. When in reality, it's just a bunch of tiny little steps that lead you down the path that you're going to take. There's little things that I obviously wish I would have done smarter, but this is the path that's gotten to me where I am today, and for that I'm grateful, so no, I wouldn't change anything. I don't. I'm trying to get better and be more conscious of it. I think one of the biggest things that people also struggle with is knowing what your weaknesses are, and one of my weaknesses is time management, and so it's definitely a skill I have to learn. Right now, a big thing for me, has always been self-care, and so I've decided to make Sunday my rest days, and I think it's just important to take that time to put down your work. I think as someone that I do a lot of my own business by myself, and I can do that at home, it's hard to shut it off. Right now I don't have the space where I can have an office and a bedroom. My office and my bedroom are at the same place, but mentally being able to compartmentalize. This is time for work and this is time to rest. I want to create a relationship with people, and I think through my blog and photography I try to create a relationship of love, and if they want to be a Christ follower, then that's great. Let's talk about Christ. I would love to talk about Christ. I want it to be Christ-centered, but my overall goal is to love a person regardless. My name is Lehman, and you're watching Disney Channel. Just kidding. I was bad, yeah.